part of this game is about learning how your opponent's attacking and their attack patterns.
Well, we got Rams and
Rams, and I don't know who
I'm not
that
sure
is.
who it is because they didn't do a. Maybe they're just doing a button check, probably.
Maybe?
Potentially. Or not. They
guess
seem to
not.
be fighting it out.
Into Lilat for the first game. Is this the first time we've seen Lilat on here?
It's the first time I've seen it. I know it seems to be like the kind of the least favorite of the whole scene.
It is the more unpopular stage here, but we're seeing it for this match. I think this might be LeODaYeK. Is that how you pronounce his name?
Okay. So probably somebody who is kind of just learning for the first time, maybe even like a first tournament experience sort of situation.
Yeah.
I like when, I think there's definitely a philosophy difference when people who are more experienced with the game play with somebody who's less experienced. You have to ask yourself, am I going to like smash this person or are we going to make it competitive? And I like seeing people like Rams who like make an honorable show of it and give the person a chance to participate rather than like I'm just going to wash you off the stage.
Absolutely. It's very nice, especially because sometimes people who are very new to that, if they experience that their first time, they may not want to come back.
That's precisely it. And that's what everybody's afraid of, I think, as far as like attending locals. Is it going to be something where I get laughed at or I feel bad about my performance? I think that's something that we do really well locally.
Absolutely. Yeah. Takes time to learn this game, a lot of time, so.
That's one of the most, it feels like one of the most damaging dash attacks, Samus's dash attack. It's like right up there with Terry's dash attack.
Samus's dash attack is a very good move, especially because you can actually combo into it out of the neutral B with Samus. Kills, it does damage, it does almost everything.
Dark Samus is like, just step a little bit closer, just a little, just.
He's looking for these smash attacks. Not quite going to get one though.
That's one thing that Smash Ultimate has done really well, I think, is the sound design and the design of the moves feels really satisfying a lot of the time.
Oh, absolutely. This game is very, very well produced in my opinion. The only part they could have done a bit better on was maybe the online.
yeah, definitely. We could have so many more of these tournaments if the Wi-Fi were actually reliable.
Absolutely. Good for the neutral B kill. Not quite going to land it though.
And Rams is kind of, it's nice that it's a mirror match because this is obvious that this person likes to play this character, and Rams, while playing with the person, is kind of showing some of the things that Samus can do too, I think.
Absolutely.
I've seen several techs here today that like I didn't even realize were a thing, that I don't see people do, even on bigger tournaments, like on YouTube, Summit, stuff like that. I've really enjoyed seeing Zans and Basic do the bomb recoveries with Link and just rocket back.
The Link bomb recovery is something that's very unique to, I guess, all the Links, but particularly Breath of the Wild Link, because he can choose to detonate it at any time, and it sends him a lot further than, like, Young Link's bomb, for example.
Yeah, such an incredible mix-up. Samus has got a few things like that as well as differences, like a lot of the Echo fighters feel like they're the same character but have slight differences. I know. Dark Samus's charge shot hits a little bit lower than Samus's does.
Get the grab, the forward throw. Yeah.
Well, and that's one of the things that, like, when you're learning a character, if you get the grab game down, then you've got another decision to make of, like, what am I going to do with this? How am I going to chain it into another attack? Or, I know I've seen Rams a lot of times do kill throws with up throw.
Oh, absolutely. I feel like there are 3 good uses for a grab, or 3 categories anyways. The first one being combo throws, which obviously go into a combo. With Samus, that would probably be down throw, forward air. I don't know if that's precisely true or not, but I see a lot of people do it. You have throwing people into disadvantage, just like off stage.
Good smash attack.
Very good smash attack. Or if you have a character who's bad at landing, you might up throw them. But just to give your opponent worse positioning. And then you have, of course, kill throws, like you were just talking about with Rams and up throw. So once you can master those, your grab game will be significantly stronger.
And this is probably a frustrating experience too, but like Rams is kind of demonstrating that there are certain things you need to learn the timing of, and if you've developed a habit, like Dark Samus we've got here has a habit of using grab, but grab has a ton of end lag, and so Rams is kind of showing them that that end lag can be exploited in different ways.
Oh, absolutely. Samus's grab may have a lot of reach.
Ooh, nice grab off the stage there. That's something I think probably somewhat unique to tether grabs like that, is the ability to grab right out of midair.
Absolutely. And that is going to finish the first game out. Only 1 minute left on the clock.
Well, it's some good learning time. And see right there, that's exactly what I was thinking is we've got probably the youngest competitor in the room, and he's on the main stage. He's doing a great job.
Oh, yeah. You can see him right there on the left. I think I played him as my first round, and he told me he was 6.
Wow.
He told me this isn't even his first tournament, though, is what he said.
Well, my son's 7, and that's something that I really look forward to. Hopefully at some point he kind of gets the bug and wants to come and do some stuff like this, because it's so inspiring to watch kids come in a room full of people who like doing this for years and show the courage to just duke it out.
Absolutely. You know, there are a lot of prodigies too.
Oh yeah,
So
this is where every prodigy starts.
Yeah. So who knows? Maybe LeODaYeK in a few years will be better than all of us.
Yeah.
You never know.
Definitely be better than me.
It looks like starting out here learning Samus with Rams.
There you go. And Ram's kind of showing another kind of side to the tether there, the ability to do Zair hits. If you do grab while you're in the air, then it becomes a hitbox.
Yeah. And I wonder if Rams will show off Samus's tether recovery as well with the Zair. Remember I say
And
right
right
there.
on cue.
Right there.
He's like, I've been practicing this a lot.
There you go.
Yeah, he's spent a lot of. I've been proud of him because I think, in general, when it comes to this game at least, he's not somebody who would normally spend a ton of time like practicing tech potentially. Like he enjoys playing games with people, but I don't know that he's much of a tech person. And he has spent a ton of quality time in training mode practicing different techs.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think my last set that I played was against Rams, and it was actually very close. We played in November, and I did a bit better against him, but I'm actually surprised I even won this time. Like, it was game 3, last hit pretty much every game.
He's so tactical with like the way he lays out his projectiles and setting up his grabs. It's really inspiring to watch.
Absolutely.
Because I find, the character that I play, I'm sort of a frenetic sort of person, but the character I play kind of almost relies on, like, can I get in and can I do some face mashing? And I struggle with characters that you have to set things up to be able to do stuff.
Absolutely. I feel like technical characters like Kazuya are my personal weak spot. Also, that was a very nice forward smash.
Yeah.
There are a lot of different archetypes of characters in this game. Samus being more of like a zoner character. Controlling space with projectiles.
Well, and I think, a lot of people, think that some characters are overpowered or cheesy, stuff like that. Ultimately, to do well with any character, you have to be able to use what tools are available to you correctly.
Absolutely.
the Rams kind of showing off some of the more frustrating aspects of, like, even if you grab Samus, if they've put the bomb out, then it can still knock you out of the grab.
Yep, and Rams just rolling and jab one-ing. Leo's not quite able to get a grab. Oh, but he lands one there.
There's one.
Doesn't get a throw off of it, though.
Yeah. Well, I think sometimes if you miss so many of something, like, you lose faith in your ability to hit it. And then when you actually get it, you're like, wait, what do I do with this?
Oh, absolutely. And I know that feeling. So many things. You land a really hard combo, and you just need to do the finishing hit, but you don't expect to actually get it, and then you don't finish it.
You're right.
And it sucks.
Rams about demonstrating there what an SD looks like.
Yeah.
This is a lesser-known part of Samus's toolkit, the SD.
The SD. It's an intimidation tactic.
Yes. Well, that's also interesting because I've been watching some tournament footage here lately, and especially like in college house locals, sometimes you'll have people who recognize, okay, I'm kind of the better player of the two of us. They'll like give a stock or two beforehand, and then like taunt, and okay, like we're ready.
Yeah.
Sort of thing. But I haven't seen any of that here.
Absolutely. I know a common format for like colleges, this is a bit off topic, is a crew battle. I assume you know how those work.
I don't.
Well, crew battle is generally 15 stocks per team, and each player has 3 stocks to work with.
Okay.
And so you'll send in each player after another, but let's say player 1 beats player 2 and has 2 stocks left. They'll go into the next game with 2 stocks left, so that to SD that first stock.
Oh, gotcha. Like, it could be a format that'd be interesting to put on a tournament here locally sometime.
Absolutely. Maybe like a Jeff City versus Columbia crew battle or something.
That would definitely be a very competitive
Very
space.
competitive, yes. It would be very close. We would not...
All the Columbia people
yeah.
downstairs go, no it won't be, no it won't.
Yeah. Columbia has had a scene for a long time, so a lot of the players there are very skilled.
It shows. I've been watching some of, like, ooh!
Nice charge shot.
Nice hit, Leo. I've been watching some of the Tuesday night locals with Columbia, and it's been really neat to see the caliber of players that they've got on a regular basis. I liked watching Bus play Kendrick Lamario.
Oh, absolutely. Bus is such a cool player. It's unfortunate he wasn't able to come here today.
Yeah, I look forward to seeing him play in person at some point.
Absolutely.
All right, Samus. Rams kind of wrapping this up here. He's got 30 seconds in the match. Setting up the snipe.
Charge shot, gonna finish it out for Rams.
That's, I think, probably one of Rams' favorite parts of the character.